Welcome back to another exciting season of the 704 Outdoors TV show.
We are so excited.
6 seasons.
Can you believe that?
Seasons that we've been on TV. And we're excited to share all the new, exciting adventures we've been on. And we've got some new faces for you guys, some exciting hunts. Lots of different places that we haven't been before.
Yeah. In Ohio?
Yeah, we hunted for the first time this past year in Ohio. Got some great footage of it. And we're just going to introduce you guys to some of the new faces on 704. I'm telling you what, you guys are going to be excited to see all the adventures they have for you.
What's up, guys? Luke Saul. I'm the new guy here at 704, and I'm excited for this upcoming season. We've been working hard to get some footage for you guys. I fished with Corey Shaler, and so we've been, putting some big old bass in the boat. But I also am an avid deer hunter and turkey hunter, and so we will see me a little bit on both sides of the spectrum, catching some fish and hopefully killing some deer. And so we're excited for this upcoming season, and stick around and hope you guys enjoy it.
Hey, I'm Paul, and this is my wife,
Nikki.
and we are 704 Outdoors. About 6 years ago, we met John with his Carolina Coyote Classic tournament. Me, my son, and a friend of mine wanted to hunt the tournament. And we just started hanging out. Really enjoyed what they were doing. Me and my wife are big into the outdoors. We have several properties that we manage, and we also have several properties that we personally hunt ourselves. And the more we talked with John and Beth,
the more excited we got about joining the show. And this year, I got my first deer, which I'm so excited to see on camera. And I dedicate it to my dad because basically a couple years ago, he had brain surgery. And now he can't hunt anymore. So I dedicated that to him, and he's pretty excited to see it on film, and I am too.
to add to that story, we actually borrowed the camera from John. And he kind of gave us some pointers and what to do, and we actually pulled it together. And it was kind of cool to see and do. And then John and Beth just approached us one day and said, why don't you guys join the team and share some of your adventures? And me and her talked, and it just seemed like the right thing for us to do. And we're excited about it.
We're excited to be on the show. We got great adventures coming out on our Anderson property, and we just can't wait for you guys to see them.
I'm Jody, this is my wife Lynn. We're excited for a new season with 704 Outdoors. We've been busy this upcoming season, preparing food plots, setting mineral sites and cameras up, and new stands. Looking forward to getting everything done early this season, because the last couple of seasons we've been getting it done right at the last minute. So we're real excited about this upcoming season. Also, I'm excited for you guys to see a footage of a deer we've been managing on the property the last couple of years. We called him Daggers.
And I'm also excited because I have some footage coming up this year also of a deer that I killed. My very first buck ever, a little 9-pointer. And I actually killed that out of the same stand that Jody killed Daggers out of. So we're really excited to share that storyline with you guys.
Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Robbie Allen with 704 Outdoors. Welcome to a new season of 704. We're going to bring some excitement this year. We're going to bring some Southern style action with some deer dog driving action out of Eastern North Carolina, Eastern South Carolina. Also going to be on a monster whitetail deer that's we're going to call light pole. He's rubbing on a big light pole. We've been chasing this deer 3 or 4 years now. Got a lot of footage, a lot of pictures, put a lot of time and effort in him. So stay tuned with 704 Outdoors with some dog action and see if we can't get on that monster light pole deer.
Looking for the best archery experience? Barefoot Archery in Charlotte should be in your sight. Whether it's backyard recreation, hunting, or 3D competition, we have the right equipment for you. In business since 1966, Barefoot Archery is the authorized dealer in the 704 area for Matthews, Hoyt, PSE, Barron Mission crossbows, and we have a large selection of recurve bows. Our experienced staff services most compounds and crossbows and can help you make the right choice for your archery equipment. From professional to backyard shooting, Barefoot Archery will get you on target. Barefoot Archery, 4410 Old Pineville Road in Charlotte.
Well, guys, getting ready to do a little baiting up some wild hogs, and I want to talk a little bit about the episode that's coming up right now. We went out after some turkeys this year, and I tell you, by far, this has probably been the toughest turkey season to date. And so, me and Beth went out. We took the old Cooper blind out and set up in a couple places here in Stanly County, as well as a few in Richmond and Anson. See our co-star Esther for the day. But we're going to get baited up, go along with me and Beth while we go see if we can't find some old thunder chickens, and we're going to finish mixing up bait and get after some pigs.
So we came out here to our 704 property, and we are going to try to call in some turkeys this afternoon and hang some trail cameras and stuff like that. We just set up with the Cooper blind. It's one of my very, very, very favorite things that I just started using. But let's see if we can get done.
Well, time for the good stuff. You guys have been keeping up with our YouTube channel or social media. You know I'm a big fan of sour milk. And as you can tell, the chunkier the better. If you ain't got the stomach for it, this ain't for you. But we've had a tough turkey season. And so Dan from Cooper Hunting came down. He's the maker of the Big Tom umbrella blind that you guys saw us just used. He came down, see if he can hunt with us. We're going to try to change our luck. Unfortunately, the birds are just not really acting like they're supposed to. The weather turned warm here in North Carolina extremely early, and a lot of the birds seems to have already gone into the breeding cycle way before turkey season. I mean, way before it. So youth season was tough on the kids because, you know, usually it's the prime time when the kids go out. It's the week before our turkey season starts. And a lot of kids, they did okay, but a lot of them are having a hard time, which kind of set the tone for the regular turkey season. But we're going to give it a try. Dan's here. Let's go see if we can find some birds.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Okay, I see the little lumps.
Yeah, those little lumps of grass or whatever.
Yep,
that's where they were.
Cool.
Heading back toward the woods.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we're here for our afternoon hunt. We're here with Dan Cooper with Cooper Blinds. I love his setup. We're about to go down here and see if we can't catch us an afternoon bird. Alright guys, let's go.
Well, y'all, funny story. A couple hours ago, we were turkey hunting. There's Mr. Dan Cooper. What's up? Cooper Hunting. Right now, we're in Georgia. Yeah, Georgia. With this dude. Ding, 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 ding. Sean, DNA Firearm Systems. We got a call from a farmer. Come shoot some pigs. So, We're loaded to the gills.
I might try to do a live video, dude.
With the rifles.
Might do on the DNA page,
Thermals.
704 or something like that. Do a live video through the thermal.
We'll see if we got all the equipment. We kind of threw everything in the truck in a rush because, again, we were in the woods turkey hunting when he called and said, let's go shoot pigs. So, you've been following us for a while, you know, heck with a turkey when it comes to pigs. So, we'll see, guys. We're meeting the farmer right now. We're in, where are we? Just above Waynesboro, Georgia.
Somewhere in Georgia.
Below Augusta. Yeah. So let's go. Farmer actually went and planted a field today because he knew we were coming with the thermals and DNA Firearm System rifles. So we're headed down there. We got old Dan Cooper in the back seat here.
What's up?
He came to North Carolina from Georgia to hunt turkeys, and now we're back in Georgia to hunt pigs.
And going back in the morning.
And we're going back to North Carolina in the morning where his truck is. And he's heading up north for the rest of the week, but we're gonna go meet this farmer and see if we can't find some old piggies. Just gotta shoot the rifles a couple times, get them dialed in, and then we're off. See if we can't find some coyotes and some hogs. But we shall see. You feeling lucky?
I don't know yet. I'll know when I get out and test the air and kind of feel things out, you know?
Yeah. Well, it'll be the first time hunting this property for this farmer, so hopefully if we have a good night, we'll return here next year earlier when he does the rest of his huge tracts. Yeah, so he's got several thousand acres, but he had somebody else come down here, didn't have the equipment that we do.
I don't think he has a clue at what is in this truck and how it operates.
I think he's going to have an awakening when the back hatch opens.
Yeah. I mean, I get aroused every single time, but it's just me.
Well, guys, we're gonna go shoot some piggies. Let's go find them. Well, so we're in Georgia. We met the farmer, and of course, he said he's got pretty serious hog problem. And he just planted his cornfield. So what we did is he told us that if we walked over this path and just around the hedgerow is a field, it's about the size of a football field. Problem was the wind was blowing from our left to our right. So just as soon as we made it around that corner, pigs are there. We tried to get to them, they winded us and they moved on, right? So we went ahead, got to the end of the corner. We figure if we get to the opposite corner, we'll sit there for a few minutes. Maybe those pigs will work their way back and the wind will be in our favor. We took 2 DNA Firearm Systems rifles on this trip. The first one is a .338 Federal in a pistol length. And we really wanted to see how hard it hit wild hogs and how effective it was at different ranges. The second rifle is a DNA Firearm Systems 243. This is a tried and true Excalibur barrel 1 in 10 twist shooting 70 grain Federals. It's a hard hitting round.
very effective on coyotes and wild hogs.
Well, probably the most entertaining part of the whole trip was we kept hearing some rustling going on, and I really thought it was Dan behind us, because here we are, me and Sean are scanning over the thermals, and I keep hearing it, and I'm like, dang, Dan, just stay put for a minute, you know? I said, well, we're going to move here in a minute. I just thought he was getting antsy. And so we turned around and looked, and man, what a monster sow just popped out of the woods right beside him. And we both turned around. Sean got on him, pulled the trigger, and at that point I looked with the thermal handheld at Dan. His eyes must have been that big because he didn't know what was going on. Spun the camera around, he heard the hog hit the ground. It was to his left. We were shooting across. We weren't shooting in his direction, but it was down the field edge a little bit, but we really thought it was Dan. Man, what a sow.
Seven and Four Outdoors has been doing business with House Pawn and Gun Shop for over 15 years. They have a wide selection of handguns, shotguns, rifles, and ammunition. Shelves are always stocked with the best gun accessories, cleaning kits, and more. If we ever run into an issue with our equipment, House Gunsmithing Services get us back in the field for our next adventure. Their award-winning customer service is sure to earn your business too. Pay them a visit at 595 Church Street in Concord, North Carolina, and tell them 704 sent you.
7 years, over 40 species, over 6 continents, and over 20 states. All kinds of weather, all kinds of terrain, and only one brand of clothing. For me, that's Huntworth. Huntworth, clothing that works.
After we took some, photos with that big old sow and everything, we decided that we were going to head across and do some calling for some coyotes. And we didn't even get out of that field before, man, a ton of them lit up.
Oh, there we go. Get ready. He said, come up to him.
Woo! Woo!
Well, as you can see, that didn't take long to get on that coyote at all. So we made a couple more sets, and then we went back and went to go check on that field. And just sure as you know it, we've been gone for about an hour. That field was full of hogs again.
One, two, three.
Hey, hey, out front, out front, out front, out front. Smoke them.
So man, there were hogs running everywhere. And we tried to get on them, and old Sean, they were so close, our field of view was real tight. Sean was hollering, telling us which direction, trying to get it, and we had a little issue. Problem was, I had Sean's rifle, Dan had my rifle, and so as soon as I went through the magazine, I didn't have another magazine because all I had were 243s, and I was shooting a 338 Federal. Well, then Dan ran out of 243s, and he didn't have any magazines at all because he was shooting my rifle. And so here we are trying to figure out what magazine, who's got what magazine, because we were switching rifles all night. And man, we ended up getting the right magazines, cleaned up the field, and I tell you, man, that farmer was tickled to death. Oh, it's too dang big to pick up. Put it on the rack. So we're dragging her. Get her out of the field for the farmer. We have smoked some absolute monsters. Look at those. Holy smokes, guys. That'll show you in comparison with a coyote. Well, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me while I baited up today. We look forward to you guys hanging out with us this season. And stick around because we're going to show you some highlights of what's to come for Season 6 of the 704 Outdoors TV show. Woo! Look at that little dance.
Yeah.